Hi everybody. Well, right now if you ask me, it's only the productive preparation that will guarantee best results, which means less time input and more rewarding output. That is why today I'm here to share with you the perfect technique, the perfect game plan to revise one chapter in just one day. Now, once you are sure which chapter you want to pick up, the first thing you need to do is walk through the concepts. Yes. So, in the beginning, we will start by sitting with the notes that we prepared by ourselves for the first time when we studied that chapter in our school or maybe in any institute. तो सबसे पहली बार जब आपको वो चैप्टर पढ़ाया गया था, उस वक्त आपने डिटेल में जो नोट्स खुद से बनाए थे उनके साथ बैठना है शुरू में. That means we are spending a couple of hours with our session notes or class notes to understand the theory. And if you want to make this time investment even more effective, more fruitful, so what you have to do is you have to keep highlighting everything that seems important. Keep making boxes around all the formulas or results which you know are JEE favorites and will be applied in the questions insanely. Keep making stars around all the shortcuts or tricks or any counter example or any different type of a question that comes your way. Are you understanding? In fact, the best practice is to simultaneously prepare a summary sheet and flashcards. Now, summary sheet is like short notes. So you have to write the entire chapter in a mini compact manner in that one single sheet of paper. So सारे के सारे जो concepts हैं, results हैं उस chapter के, वो एकदम up to the point उस summary sheet में लिखे होंगे, ना ज़्यादा ना कम. Got it? And when I talk about flashcards, they are these tiny sheets of maybe colored papers which work more like cheat cards. तो सारे जो हार्ड टू रिमेंबर फॉर्मूलाज होते हैं या फिर कोई शॉर्ट ट्रिक हो गई, कोई शॉर्टकट हो गया, कोई अलग तरीके का सवाल हो गया, कोई एक काउंटर एग्जाम्पल या एक्सेप्शन टाइप का एक एग्जाम्पल हो गया, all those things are going to get stored in your flashcards. Now, why am I asking you to prepare summary sheet as well as flashcards? Because there are two advantages. See, the first advantage is that later on, when your exam is about to come, just a couple of days before, when you want to revise this chapter again, you will have a wonderful summary sheet and these bunch of flashcards already prepared. It will take you at max half an hour and you will be done with this chapter. Awesome, isn't it? And the second advantage is very important, and this works like wonders. When you write with your own hand and make that sheet, make those short notes, create those flashcards, you are continuously doing what? Picking up the pen, writing with your own hand. There is a mind-body connection which comes into action. And it is scientifically proven that this leads to increased focus. You are in the present moment. You are less likely to get distracted. The retention increases. क्योंकि जब आप खुद से लिखते हो ना, तो you are in your ultra attentive mode. उससे whatever you are writing gets absorbed in your head very nicely and is stored there for a longer time. Okay, but yes, here's a disclaimer. If you are someone who doesn't have this chapter as his or her absolute strength, or maybe the notes that you have for this chapter, they are not very good, the concepts there are not explained very well, you don't feel they are enough, you are not able to rely upon them, you're not able to depend upon them, well, in that situation, still, if you want to prepare this chapter in one day, what you must do is go ahead and check out a one short video on this chapter. Less time investment, more rewarding output. Okay, so watch a one-shot session on this chapter. You will find it very easily. Or if there is any particular subtopic of that chapter, which you feel is weak, then watch specific videos on that. But alongside, what you have to make sure is that you are simultaneously making notes for that subtopic or maybe for that entire chapter. It is essential for you, it is compulsory for you to make notes simultaneously and keep solving the examples that are being solved in the session to get that extra boost of confidence. And that takes me to the second point, which is application of concepts. Now, here there are two cases, okay? I'm going to discuss both of them one by one. The first case is if you are someone who is extremely confident with the chapter, you have thoroughly understood all the concepts, all the results, then you must confidently go ahead and simply attack the PYQs, that is previous year questions. And I would advise you strongly to solve PYQs subtopic wise. Why I'm saying so, there is a reason. This will keep your preparation extremely organized, and towards the end you will have a complete clarity on what subtopics are my strengths and what subtopics I still need to work a little bit upon more to convert them in my strengths. Okay, but if you are someone who is not so confident about this chapter, who feels, I'm not very comfortable with applying the concepts in questions, I don't remember the results that better. Well, in that situation, don't directly jump onto PYQs. But understand, in this tight time frame when we so badly want to speed up our game of preparation, the best strategy to master any chapter, any topic, is to understand it through questions. Okay, through questions. That is why you have to start with the solved examples. Again, I would suggest prepare this chapter topic wise or subtopic wise. Start with the solved examples, then move on to the questions in your module or in your DPPs or any assignment. In fact, in the past, if you have given any test on this topic or on this chapter, make sure you are keeping that test sheet handy, and all the mistakes that you committed, everything where you went wrong, just analyze everything and learn from them. Once you are done with this much, then you have to move on to PYQs and again attack them topic wise. Are you understanding? So towards the end, when you are solving PYQs eventually, be it in case 1 or case 2, the questions that were really brainstorming, the questions that you came across which gave you a hard time, you had real difficulty in cracking them and solving them, please ensure that you are marking them for reviewing later again, because they were really good questions which you were not able to solve in one go, right? And that is why they need a revision again, a revisiting again, and that is why you need to mark them for sure. But hey folks, if you want to make the most of this one day, one chapter game, then here's a pro tip. Start with the low input, high output topics and then move on to the not so low input but high weightage chapters. I have talked about them in detail in 2 of my videos. First is easy kill topics and the other one is how to get 99 percentile. You can go check these videos out. They will be there on the channel to understand what exactly are the chapters and topics which fall in these 2 categories. Alright, now here are some key points which you must keep in mind if you want to ensure that you are able to get done with one chapter in one day. Okay, the first point is make sure there is no distraction in your study area. So first point is 0 distraction. Phone, keep it away. Any person who wants to come in your room and unnecessarily chat with you, bye-bye, not entertained. Basically, any source which you feel has the power to disturb your attention, delete it. Delete it completely. Okay, because we want to make the most of our time, correct? We cannot afford to have any distraction. Number 2, sit for long. What I mean is, don't take a lot of breaks in that one day. When you get up a lot from your chair, when you take a lot of breaks, what happens is your momentum, your flow breaks. And then to come again and build that flow again, that momentum again takes time. And as I said, we don't have enough time, right? Also make sure you are studying on a chair and a table, not lying down on the bed, because that will just make you sleepy. All right. Number 3, eat light. Do not stuff yourself, fill yourself with a lot of junk, processed, fried, heavy food. No, you don't want to sleep all day, right? You don't want to be lazy all day. We want to get the work done. We want to get the body and the mind moving. So please eat light and eat right. Number 4, visualization. Please, this is a game changer. Please adopt visualizing technique while studying theory or even solving questions. Because when you visualize what's going on, when you try to imagine how the concepts are behaving, when you feel how the graphs are interacting, how are they shifting, how are they transforming, how are they flipping, how are they stretching, you are not just engaged in that topic, you are not just interested in that topic, you fall in love with that topic. And whatever you have learned will be retained in your head for a longer time. Because when you feel it, you believe it. Okay? And the last point, that is number 5, I have already talked about this. I will repeat it. It is so important. Keep writing. Yes, you have to keep using your hand to maybe highlight stuff, make boxes around results, make stars around important formulas, or, just keep writing the theory. All you need to do is make sure that you are not daydreaming. And this writing, using your hand to keep writing, that builds your muscle-mind connection and ensures that you are not daydreaming. See, we all are humans. When we just keep reading something, keep looking at something, we end up daydreaming. Our mind tends to wander and move in all the directions. And we don't want that. We want to bring it back to our task at hand. Correct? And for that, we need ultra focus, we need ultra attention, we need zero distraction. And that is ensured very successfully. This is a proven technique. That is, keep writing. Keep making notes, keep solving questions, keep highlighting, keep making boxes, keep making stars. It'll keep you engaged in that prep and will not make you wander. Got it? Alrighty folks, so that's all about all the tips that you must follow to complete one chapter in one day. For more such useful quality content, do subscribe to the channel and also hit the like button. I'll see you super soon again. Bye-bye and take care.